inspiration? Y'all like motivation? Denise Camille. Y'all like inhalation? Denise Camille. Y'all know I gotta make up a few words here and there, but who y'all here with? Ventilation and Denise Camille. Under the act. But we not playing no games. We're not into games. We don't like Sega, PlayStation, or Xbox. So y'all here with Dilate the Dialogue with Denise Camille. Dilate the Dialogue. We gotta open up, not them legs, but the mind. Denise Camille. Because I know y'all trying to find y'all strength. Denise Camille. Intertwined with the life of me. Denise Camille.
Greetings, everyone. Y'all here with another episode 12. I think I got it together now. Dilate to Dialogue with the one and only Denise Camille. We here to jump in for another talk, another topic, another, another truth of life, right? Dilate to Dialogue. We here to dilate, we here to open up not the legs, but the minds. So we can dive in, so we can see what's going on with it, right? So today's topic, first of all, let me give a shout out to my ancestors. Y'all know, if y'all know me, y'all know who my strength comes from, my spirit guides, the universe that co-creates with me. All I gotta do is ask her and she'll make a way, right? So I'm grateful to my ancestors each and every day for divine guidance, divine protection, divine direction, all of that, right? They get all the glory. I noticed my microphone's don't try to tap out now. We ain't doing this. So y'all hear another episode, and today's topic is, to the enabler, you are not the superhero. I'm going to say it again. To the enabler, you are not the superhero. So I guess we got to define the word enable, and then we're going to go into the word superhero. Give me a second here. I should be having these things up and running. Enable. To give someone or something the authority or means to do something. The other definition, make operational or activate. And let me go with enabler. Enabler is a person or a thing that makes something possible. Oh, I mean, that's a good term, to make something possible, yet do you want to be the enabler? We'll get into that. And the other word is define a superhero. Some people think the superheroes can be like the villain or, I don't even know. A benevolent fictional character with superhuman powers, such as Superman. I'm going to read it again. A benevolent fictional character with superhuman powers, such as Superman. So, to the enabler, you are not the superhero. So let's dive in. Again, y'all here with Dilate to Dialogue with Denise Camille, the one and only. To the enabler, you are not the superhero. So, again, I like to use my personal experiences. As I once was the enabler, I can't say I saw myself as the superhero, as the superhero. Yet, in hindsight, I realized that I was the one saving the day. Yep. And for those who don't understand what enabler, for examples, let me give examples. In a family dynamic, there's usually that one person in the family, whether it's the parent or the child, usually it's a child, the one child that gets called on when anything goes wrong. And it's basically kind of saying that other people in the family either A, don't want to use their brain, B, don't have a brain to use, C, always know where to go to get the answer, opposed to using their own innovative concepts of thought to create an answer, right? I'll say that again. Those that are not the enablers, those that come to the enablers are the ones that A, don't want to use their brain, B, don't have a brain to use, or C, are unwilling to create a solution in an innovative way to to enable themselves to create life force and whatever they're needing to find a solution to, right? So the enabler, I'm looking over there because my microphone is like, I'm hearing it in my headphones. A little bit of technical challenges. No, we're going to count it all joy. To the enabler, you're the person that has life challenges on a regular day, like everybody else does, has life challenges, yet you're the one that they come to as their lifeline, right? You're the one that they go to where instead of calling 911, they'll dial your number in a heartbeat. Oh, okay, I know she got it. I know she could figure it out. I know she got the answer to she got a solution to my problem. I know she got it. And 100 times out of 100, the enabler does have it. Yet, at the end of the day, it's like, okay, you could do it too. You could figure it out too. Your solution may not be my solution, yet I need you to use that brain before it's taken away. It's not illegal yet to think, people. Utilize that brain, right? Excuse me. So it's a matter of having the brain power to be capable of doing what you need to do, right? So those are those who are not the enablers. Most times the enablers are what they are defined as the strong person in the family, the one that has conquered adversities throughout their life and still looking great doing it. The ones that didn't let a situation take them under. The ones that have gone through some real life hiccups and yet been able to find a way out. They're just like, oh, well, I'll just think this way, or I'll just think that way. You know, finding out what that looks like, right? So it's definitely being mindful of what's going on, when, where, who, and why. The enablers. I'm sure everybody knows who the enabler is in the family. Now, there comes a point in time as the enabler, they somehow grow a cape, right? And I say they grow a cape because that's not their intention when they're born. They're not born to be a superhero. They're not born to always save the day. They're not born to always be the one to open up their chest and just, No, that's not what they do. And if they do that, they're not doing that for anybody else. They're doing it for themselves, right? So it's having to figure out what exactly the, hold on, y'all. It's the little quirks. It's having to figure out what exactly does a superhero mean? You know, superheroes are most times living by themselves, right? Or if they have children, they're catering to the children, yet they still, like the Incredibles, they still have to do daily duties and then still save the day for somebody else. You know, I'm going to bring it back. Because like I said, I was once the enabler in my family where I had to realize it took somebody else to show me that, hey, Denise, you're doing everything for everybody else. What they doing for themselves? And I'm like, no, this is family. This is what families do. Yet I had to see that ain't nobody else in the family doing what the superhero is doing. Ain't nobody else in the family getting that half-ass accolade of, oh, well, we know you got it. So let me, what? You know I got it. Okay, well, we're not getting it. So the cape gets put on them, right? And I tend to sometimes look at that as a type of a love language. And I'm going to get the book because I'm going to talk about the book that I just wrote, Urban Life with Love. Copy all that book, The 5 Languages We Speak. It talks about the love languages that we didn't get fed as children. So the enabler tends to feed others with the love that they didn't get fed. So they become a superhero because they're feeding the mental-less. We'll make up a new word. Yes, the mental-less, or the heartless. The ones that don't have enough love or don't have enough giving in their heart to give to others. Instead, they're takers. So here comes the enabler, giving. to the mental-less, the ones that don't want to use their brain, right? When there's a solution that needs to be found out, they don't want to use their brain, yet they're still at a place of, I'm pouring out of a half-assed cup. You know, I may have a cup that I replenish every day by myself, yet it would be great to have someone pour into me as well, just as much as I give, or give the language of love that I give back, right? So it's truly having to see what that looks like as the superhero, also known as the enabler, right? So I'm going to ask y'all this question before we go into segment 2 of this episode. Do you know who the enabler is in your life or in your family? And if you do, is it you? Take that time. We're going to come back in a heartbeat. I know. 2 heartbeats away. All right, y'all. For the second half, we're going to talk about to the enabler, you are not the superhero. All right? All right, take that break. We'll be back. Greetings. Welcome back for the second half of episode 11. I got it together now. With Dilate to Dialogue, y'all here with Denise Camille, the one and only. And today's topic is to the enabler, you are not the superhero. Now repeat that. To the enabler, you are not the superhero. You want to go out? If y'all can hear me, raise your hand. Okay. So to the enabler, you are not the superhero, right? So I want to talk more on if you've recognized if you are the enabler in your family. At what point did you kind of check in with yourself to see, hey, is anybody else out there? Because I feel like I'm the only one helping everybody else in the family. And I know this is based on love and life and, you know, building memories and creating storylines. Yet, why am I the only one doing these things? Why am I the only one feeding the mental-less? You know, why is that the way it is? And having to realize that, what does that mean for you? Because it's almost like, when you're in what they say, like those AA meetings, those 12 steps, right? That's for Alcoholics Anonymous. Yet what about the Enablers Anonymous, where you got to come in holding your cape like, I'm not a superhero and I don't want to be a superhero. I want to be me. They're like, oh, okay, have a seat. It's not funny, but it's a good analogy because you tend to realize you're not the only one being taken advantage of. Enablers get taken advantage of. Your heart gets taken advantage of. Your time gets taken advantage of. You know, your mindset, your innovation, your creation gets taken advantage of. And yet here's a lesson I learned a long time ago. No one values free. I'll say that again. No one values free. It's so sad that we don't, because free is humanity. You know, the animal kingdom, they run around here free. I'm watching these squirrels every day, running around up all these trees and up on all these houses and rooftops. These jokers ain't paying no bills. They ain't paying no rent. They hee ha ha laughing all day, chasing each other. They're not worried about, oh my God, I gotta get the money's worth for the nuts I done gathered tonight. She over here, she only got 2 nuts. I got 4. This don't add up. The math ain't math. They're not doing that, right? So I say that to say, sadly, in the human race, free is not valued. You know, and our biggest currency is ourselves and our time. And sometimes we have a lot of those called family who would attempt to dictate our value, which is our time, our heart space, and our mental capacity, for free, because they don't want to use it for themselves. So again, you have givers and takers in this world. right? And the enablers are 10 times out of 10 a giver. They're giving with good intentions. They're not giving with the intention of, oh, I need to get back. Oh, I need you to do this and do that. When it comes to a point in time where they see enough is enough is enough is enough is enough, then they turn the switch off and say, listen, I don't even want to take from you. I just choose not to give anymore. Because I'm tired of saving your day. I'm tired of saving your ass. I'm tired of you not applying humanity for yourself. You're wanting somebody else to be your crutch, to be your lifeline, to be anything that you don't want to be for yourself. Be that person for yourself, right? Enable you. Don't have me enabling you. Enable your truth and take off, and I'm going to take off my cape because I want to be, what they say, a Clark Kent. Batman don't want to be Batman. I don't even know Batman's real name. Batman don't want to be Batman all the time. He don't want to have to put the signal out there for somebody to come, oh, I need Batman's help. No, help yourself. I'm tired. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to live my life without having to save the day. If you realize once you pull back your energy and your generosity and your authenticity, you'll tend to see that those who were using you now have an attitude. Now they mad at you because you're no longer trying to save the day. That's like in the cartoon Megamind when he staged his own death. What is it? Not Megamind. What's the other guy's name? It is the movie Megamind, but the other guy who was in charge of Metropolis or Metro City, Metrocity. I forgot his name, but I mean he staged his death. It was corny as ever. Yet he was tired of doing it. He was tired of having to save the day. He was tired of having to, everyone only looking at him for his talents. Ooh. Everyone only wanting him for what he can do for them. Not knowing who he wanted to be for himself. Enablers have lives too. They don't want to be enablers anymore. They can't stage their own enabled death. They don't want to be a superhero anymore. And when they say that to those who they've been enabling, it becomes a problem. It becomes a hiccup. It becomes a challenge. Why? Because those people have been so used to seeing that I've been using you all this time. Why stop now? Why change up on me now? Who you think you are? You a superhero. Put your goddamn cape back on and start flying around and start saving stuff again. Don't stop now. Why you want to be a human now? You've been enabling. You've been doing all this stuff for everybody else. Don't stop. In your world, as you recognize you're no longer the enabler, you get to live life for you. You get to now attract and align those vibrations that are for you. You don't have to put on a cape anymore for someone to approve you or give you that stamp of approval like, yes, you're cleared. Yes, you can go. Yes, don't stop, collect your 200. They don't even give you 200, you're an enabler. You got to give them your 200. What type of shit is that? To the enabler, you are not the superhero. Be grateful that you have a giving heart. Do not. I have to be reminded of this recently. Do not change who you are for those that don't want you to be who you are. Because they know the minute you find out who you are, they cut off all the way. I don't know why humans think it's okay to use people and think that karma is not watching. Dude, do that. I'm going to say it all the way. She got her eye on y'all. She watching you. She strategized just like you strategized to take somebody under to use them. She watching you. It ain't even that serious. Heal, do the work yourself. For both the enabler and the user, do the work yourself. You'll live life in so much more harmony once you get to that point in your life, right? All right, y'all. It's been real. I thank y'all for spending time with me for this episode of Dilate to Dialogue with the one and only Denise Camille. And today's topic was to the enabler. You are not the superhero. All right, y'all. Until next time, take care. Be a blessing to yourself. And I send healing. All right. Take care. Peace.